Welcome to Thinkific Live, the live show for course creators on the Thinkific platform. Today is a special episode as we'll be taking a short break over the holidays. Today, we're going to cover all the awesome updates we've been making to the world's best online learning platform, what kinds of opportunities are coming up for course creators, as well as spotlighting some of the progress our community has shared this week. Each episode so far, we've shared some great advice with you about a weekly topic. This week, we're going to be covering some awesome New Year's resolutions for course creators. Next year, you don't have to make a vague promise and then give up on it in 2 months. We'll give you some vague promises and some actionable advice to help you keep up with it. But first, a friendly reminder that Thinkific Live is completely live. We'd love to see some of your burning questions in the comments below, so jump right in, ask us anything you might want to know about Thinkific or online education in general, and we'll do our best to answer it on the show today. If we don't get to you during the show, we'll definitely get in touch afterwards. My name is Aaron. I'm the lead product educator here at Thinkific, and I'm very excited to talk to you about making the most of next year with some New Year's resolutions for course creators. We're broadcasting live to our Facebook group and to our YouTube channel. Hello, everyone. Jump in and say hello below in the comments. If you see the video, go ahead and click in, and then you can start reacting. Now, Patrick is back again to tell you all about the awesome updates we've been making to the Thinkific platform. It's time for the Changelog update.
And this is your weekly Changelog update. We're always working hard to bring you the updates you want to see in the Thinkific platform. So far, over the past few months, we've introduced several new supported languages, marketing tools, content creation features, and design options. It was an amazing year for us here at Thinkific, and we're proud to say that we've grown to help countless course creators achieve their goals for online teaching. As we move into the new year, you'll get to see some of the biggest changes that we have planned. To celebrate the holidays, we've introduced Holiday Mode, which adds a little frosty good cheer with falling snowflakes onto your course site landing pages. You can enable it in the basic settings section of the admin dashboard. As well, we've updated how we integrate with Zapier, a business automation tool, so you can start enrolling students via an action triggered in another app on our business plan. This is super useful if you plan on integrating with payment processors like Samcart or Infusionsoft, for example. If you're on Essentials or lower, you'll need to upgrade to Business to get incoming Zapier actions for your course site. We've also made it much clearer when choosing which plan you want to upgrade to in your admin dashboard. And now it's time for Patty's Pearls on location in Berlin, Germany.
Here coming back to you with a quick Paddy's Pearl. Now, if you wanted to support multiple languages on one Thinkific site, you can do that. All you need to do is go to Basic Settings and then click Enable Student Override. Now, once that's done, any of the languages that we can support will be shown to the students. This means could be French, could be German, could be Spanish. Anyway, that's a quick pearl from me. Auf Wiedersehen from Germany, and I will see you very soon. Have a happy new year and a very Merry Christmas.
Welcome to our studio shoutouts for last week. Thinkific Studio, our community on Facebook, is home to now nearly 5,500 of the most talented and amazing course creators on the web. I love logging into Facebook every day and seeing all of the awesome progress and advice shared in our group. If you're a course creator and you want to get in on that action, head over to facebook.com/groups/Thinkific. First off, from our Flaunt It Friday post, congratulations to Shelby Lee and Nicholas Bertner, who are in the process of getting their first course on Thinkific off the ground. As well, with the help of one of our Thinkific experts, Rob Galvin, Shauna Lynn Simon made some awesome changes to her course site to help prospective students sort her many course offerings by category. If you're looking for some help with your site, check out experts.thinkific.com to browse our pros. I also asked our group what kind of course creator New Year's resolutions they had in mind for 2017 and had some awesome goals shared with us. Jamie Olson and Pam Stelema both vowed to finish up their offerings and launch so that they can get going on upgraded plans, while Claire Louise and Russell Comer had some specific revenue goals in mind for next year. Meanwhile, Jeff Murphy and Matthew Tremblay want to reach a certain amount of students in their course site. All awesome resolutions and totally achievable in 2017 on the Thinkific platform. I'd wish you all the best of luck, but I know you're sure to achieve your SMART goals because they're specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. And now let's talk about the more vague promises we all make in the run-up to New Year's Eve and groggily remember making on January 1st. I know we all have good intentions, but without making actions on our goals, the progress we want just doesn't come. Don't worry though, we've got your backs on today's show. We're going to cover 5 resolutions you're free to take and give you some steps towards achieving them. Let's get started. So one of the things that we love to see from our course creators is a well-selling, big-ticket program. Making big bucks on one-time payments is a sure way of knowing that you're conveying that your course is going to make a huge difference in someone's life. But anyone with a big price point might be alienating some students who want to enroll in the course, but just can't afford a lump sum purchase. So next year, let's resolve to be a little bit more understanding in how we price our courses. Let's take a look on how to do this with Greg explaining additional prices and payment plans on Thinkific.
So one of the first things I wanted to mention to you was additional pricing and payment plans, and they kind of work together. Now, you could always create multiple prices for a course in the past on Thinkific, but we've made it super easy. So now when you go to price your course, there's a little button there for additional pricing. And once you've added a price, you can add another price. And so you can sell your course at 2 different price points. Usually people use this to have, say, a one-time fee and a monthly subscription, or in combined with another new feature, payment plans. So you could do something like a one-time fee and a payment plan. A payment plan is a subscription that ends after a period of time, but you can still give people continued access to the course. So for example, you could sell your course for $1,000 or 3 equal payments of $400 each. And they'll pay them once a month for 3 months, and then they're done paying, but they have access to the course for as long as you want them to. Now, the big place that I see this being used is in promotions, especially when you're going live with those promotions, you're putting them out on a webinar. You can also put it just regular up for sale on your landing page, however you're driving traffic to it. Now, I've actually been wanting payment plans for ages for my own online course because I constantly hear from people that they're waiting on that next paycheck and they can put a portion of it down now and pay the rest later. So opening up payment plans really gives people the opportunity, more people the opportunity to buy your course now without having to wait for that payment to come in, and at that point maybe they've forgotten about you. So payment plans, huge win I think, and combined with additional pricing, that gives people the option to buy now at full pop or pay over time if they need a little bit more time getting the cash together or they're just more comfortable with that.
All right, welcome back. I just wanted to give you a quick reminder that we are live. I'm live in the studio right now, and if you have a question, pop it into the comments below and I'll answer it during the show. If you're watching this after we're live, pop it in the comments anyways and I'll get back to you. So one way we can achieve a resolution of being more understanding is by offering an additional price on our big ticket items, a pricing plan. Let's see how to do that in your Thinkific admin dashboard.
If you have a high-priced course and are afraid some of your students may not be able to make a lump sum purchase, you can add additional prices to your course, including payment plans. To do this, start at the admin dashboard, go into My Courses, and then edit a course. Once in the course builder, head over to the Pricing tab and then click the Add Another Price button. Select Payment Plan from the options that appear. Now we need a name for the plan. This name will show up on some themes, so let's make it something appropriate, like $300 per month. Naturally, we'll set the price per payment as $300 and then set the monthly payments to 3. Now anyone on this payment plan will pay me $300 a month for 3 months instead of $900 upfront. I'll make the button text somewhat similar to the name, but as a call to action, and then save the additional price. Now we have some options for our leads when they're considering our high-ticket online course.
Okay, so let's say that we're already pretty understanding with our students. What else can we do next year differently? One thing that scares a lot of people is giving away content for free, but it is one of the most successful and helpful tactics of getting your course into the hands of your target audience. If you haven't been giving as much as you can this year, let's resolve to be more giving. So how do we do that? The easiest way is to look for opportunities to create bonuses or freebies for your marketing efforts or for your students that take things that you already do. Let's say that you're doing webinars with partners, affiliates, or to generate your leads. Why not record them and then add those recordings to your courses? Here's Tia with more on that.
Recorded webinar content can help you acquire new leads on your site. Once a live session is complete, consider offering it as a free course in Thinkific to gain new signups. You'll then be able to sell paid courses to those students at a later date. Let me show you the steps to do this yourself.
To create a course for a webinar replay, simply create a new one like you normally would, but title it accordingly or include some description so that it's clearly a webinar. Add a bit more in the course description and save your changes. In our course curriculum, we're going to add the video replay file. You can either select it from your library or upload it newly. Make sure you keep the size below 2 GB and take a look at the different extensions we support here. Save your changes again, and we're ready to go. By keeping it a free course, this allows students who might not be ready to buy, but who are very interested in your content, to sign up for free and be entered into your database. One other thing you might want to consider is adding your webinar to your custom links on the top of your page. Take the course URL, head to your custom links area, and we'll add it to our header. Now you can see that it'll appear in the top.
All right, so welcome back. We had a great comment from Nancy on the video who asked, can I make different courses for different countries, or can I make a course site that is displayed differently for different countries? And the answer is absolutely. One of the things you can do is create separate courses or separate course sites and then market those to people in different countries. It's really easy to do that on Facebook with the location settings, and you can also do that on Google. So that's awesome. So now we have our webinar as a free course in our course site. But let's say you might want to surprise and delight your leads or students with it as a sort of exclusive gift. Well, in that case, all you need to do is hide the course and then make it private, and then grant access to it by sharing the URL or by enrolling the student in it manually. Let's see how to do this.
All right, so here's the scenario. We have a course, but we don't want to let anyone visiting our course site enroll in it. How do we hide it? Well, we can set it as hidden or private in our course details. Starting from the admin dashboard, we'll head into My Courses, open a course in the Course Builder, and go to the Details tab. From here, we'll check the option to either make the course hidden or make the course private. If we set the course as private, our landing page can still be found by the public through our course site, but instead of a buy or enroll button, we will have a short message encouraging anyone interested in the course to email us to get access. If we set the course as hidden, no one can get to the landing page for our course unless they get the URL.
All right, so let's say that you're already an understanding person and a giving person. Are you encouraging your students enough? Increasing course completion rates is a fantastic resolution for any course creator because it's a win-win for both you and your student. Increased course completion means happier students, and that means higher ratings and reviews, stronger relationships, and referrals. Here's the top 5 ways to increase course completion rates from Sid here at Thinkific.
First way to increase engagement in your online course, make the videos short and sweet. At Thinkific, we usually suggest about 2 to 7 minutes per lecture. So if you have a really long one, break it up into multiple smaller ones. And this allows students to feel like they're moving along faster than if you had like a giant 1-hour video. And secondly, in today's day and age, people just don't have the attention span to sit through an entire 1-hour video. So if you have like a 2 to 7 minute length video, then they can watch that, maybe go take a short break, come back and watch the rest. Number 2 is to add a progress bar in your course. Thinkific already has this automatically enabled inside your courses. So if you're creating a course on Thinkific, every time a student finishes a lecture, they see a little green check mark, which sort of just gives them a little motivation and lets them know they've completed one bit and they should be moving on to the next bit. It also gives them the overall completion percentage, so it shows them how much they've already completed and how much they've left to complete, and that makes it easier for them to just keep going on. Step 3, or strategy 3, is to add a regular checkpoint. So you can set up a quiz in Thinkific at the end of every chapter. and just make it a really simple assessment to ensure that the students are actually learning and paying attention to what you've been talking about in your course. So this could be as simple as asking them, did you do the homework? Yes or no? And it just kind of brings their attention back, changes things up a bit, and makes sure that they're actually paying attention to your course. And again, when they get an answer right, especially if it's an easy quiz, it gives them a little more motivation to keep going. Strategy number 4 is to create regular emails and notifications for your students. Students aren't going to finish your entire course in one sitting, and I often notice, I do this myself, but when I sign up for a new course, I'm very motivated and enthusiastic about the course, and I do a whole bunch of the first few chapters, and then I run out of time for the day and I log out, and then I don't come back after that. So to bring students back after their first session, you want to send them an email, maybe a reminder, letting them know that they've completed X% of the course and they only have so much more to go. And of course, Thinkific has this feature set up inside the dashboard. You can go to your notifications, you can create these automatic email messages to go out on a weekly basis, and you can customize them. Finally, number 5 is to build a community for your students. And I've noticed many instructors creating their own private Facebook groups. In Thinkific, you can create you have a discussion feature, so you can spark a discussion amongst your students and keep them engaged by chatting with them or getting them to chat with each other and help each other out. All right, so those are the 5 ways to make sure your students are engaged throughout your course. Go back and check your completion rates, and if they're low, you need to do these 5 things. 1, make sure your videos are short and sweet. 2, add a progress bar in your course. 3, add quiz checkpoints along the way. 4, set up automatic regular emails and notifications to your students. Number 5, build a community or spark a conversation amongst your students.
Fine. Let's say that you're an amazing person already. You're understanding, you're giving, you're encouraging. What else is there? I think any course creator could benefit from resolving to get to know their students better. Each one leaves their mark on your course site, and Thinkific gives you a great way to sort through that data, the user report. With this report, you can segment your user base, which is really useful when you want to reach out to a select group of students. It also features a basic mass email tool so that when you find the right group of people, you can go ahead and contact them immediately. You don't need a middleman. Let's learn how to do that.
Now, one of the best things about the user reports is that if we have several users on our site, we can segment them down with conditional filters. To do that, we just select Advanced Search, and we'll see any conditions already set, which is last 25 created users by default. We'll go ahead and remove that to see all our users. To add a filter, we'll click on this drop down here, and we can see here there are several ways to segment your users. We want to see only the students in one course, so we'll pick Enrolled In, and then pick the course to see only its students. Now we could export this list and add it to an email marketing service to send only these students an email. But if we were on a paid plan with Thinkific, we could cut out the middleman. Now we have a checkbox next to each user in this segment that we can select. Let's select all the users. There is also a button we can press, which we can use to write an email to these users that gets sent from our Thinkific course site. Let's notify everyone there I've just added a new lesson in a course they've enrolled in. I can send it to myself as well, send a test to myself before sending the email, and preview the message here. That looks great. Let's send it. Now, one of the best things about
Plan option. You can use a coupon to help the person signing up of these subscriptions so that they can get in for free. But they have to put in their credit card. Now, that's a really good situation for you as a course creator because then they're already set up to pay the next month. But if you're really worried about that, you can definitely do it a different way. Essentially, what you're going to do is make a new course, a free trial course, that it basically sets somebody up for an introduction into your bundle. And you can do that in the completion card, essentially, at the end of the course by saying, this was the end of the trial, you can get more in this amazing plan here. Or you can do that in a completion email, because you can customize your completion emails in the notification section of your admin dashboard. And you can go to help.thinkific.com and look up both of those terms, completion email or the completion page for your course, and learn how to do that. You can also do that through a third-party service like an email management service, but that's the way to do it in Thinkific. All right, so that's been 4 amazing New Year's resolutions to look forward to achieving next year. But let's just pretend that you're the most perfect course creator already. What else can you do to be more amazing, you might be asking? Maybe stop working so hard. Now, I don't mean letting your business go or anything like that, but you've been awesome at this so far. So let's get other people involved in serving your students. With Thinkific, you can easily incorporate others into your efforts as affiliates who will take care of marketing the course for you, product payees and course admins who will take care of creating courses and maintaining them for you, and site admins who can run your courses alongside you. Here's Greg with a little bit more about this feature.
One of the other things that we've put in is the ability to track and share revenue with co-owners or co-instructors or co-course creators. So what this does is for any product that you've created, any course, something like that, you can actually assign a revenue percentage to other people. It could be multiple people, and it will actually track and split up that revenue between those people and essentially handles that reporting for you. So you can see detailed reporting about the sales that you're making and the portions of those revenues and how they're split. And when you're ready to make payments, you can record payments so that you know that they've gone out and those payments are taken care of. So if you're co-creating courses or looking to co-create courses, definitely check out the revenue sharing. If you aren't, it can be a great idea to reach out to other people in your industry and talk about co-creating courses with them. You may even have them create the course entirely and you're just handling the marketing, or vice versa, and then you can share the revenue that way.
Should I just keep going? There you go. Just start over. All right, so we had a little bit of a live interruption there. I'm going to just rewind a bit and catch you up. So we just saw from Greg how to set up revenue sharing or the idea of revenue sharing with course admins or product payees. So if you add other users to manage some of the work in running your online business, Thinkific will do the most tedious work for you, which is determining who gets paid what. But that all starts with the product payees report in Thinkific. So let's learn a little bit more about it from a quick demo with Tia. And we might have actually cut off a little bit on James Shipway's comments. So I will reread it basically for you. James was asking, essentially, he's got a monthly subscription plan for his bundles. And what he does is he puts all of his courses together, and then somebody subscribes to get all of those courses at once but pays monthly. Now, James wants to give somebody a free trial, essentially a free month, without going through the coupon system. So I explained it briefly before, but the coupon system for doing this is making a coupon that takes a little bit off the first month or the whole first month off of a subscription plan. Now you can do that, but someone has to enter their card, their credit card, their billing details before they can get into that. So one thing that you can do is create a different separate course that is a free trial, take the free trial content out, and you can hide it or make it private, or just make it free and have people sign up. And then at the end of the course, in the course completion page, or in the course completion email, you can link to your larger subscription priced offering, essentially. And there are ways to do this and instructions at help.thinkific.com. So just go down there to the knowledge base and you can search either completion page or completion email. So that should help you, James. Thank you for the great questions so far. We are live and we are going to be finishing up pretty soon, but I just wanted to wish everyone a happy New Year's. And I definitely want to see more comments below. So just give me a quick question below and I'll make sure to answer it today. I'm just going to check on the comments so far. and we will see a quick demo from Tia in the meantime.
If your course creation process was a joint effort, or you're selling a product on behalf of another instructor, our Share Revenue feature makes it simple for you to track and share revenue with co-instructors on your Thinkific site.
To make somebody a product payee, go to the Share Revenue part of your admin dashboard. If the person's not already an existing user, you'll first need to set them up with an account from the Users page. Hit the Add Payee button to bring up the Add a Payee menu and select a user from the first drop-down list. For any course or bundle that you've created, you can assign a revenue percentage to other people, either one or multiple. That revenue will automatically be tracked and divided within the Thinkific dashboard, essentially handling all of your reporting. The user will now appear as a product payee. For each sale, the percentage owed to them will be tracked by our system, so you'll know exactly how much to pay them.
For simple steps.
All right, so we're back. Thanks, James, for commenting again. James was asking that there are some awesome new themes choices for course landing pages in your theme section of the admin dashboard. We're going to keep adding more to that themes library. But James was asking, are you guys going to do anything for the site landing page, that course catalog where it introduces all of your course cards? And the answer is yes, we are currently working on that. But first, we are currently working on an awesome way to design course landing pages right in the Thinkific admin dashboard without having to do any kind of theme editing. In the meantime, though, there are some resources on our help site that you can go to find out more about site landing page customization with code. It's really easy to move around the sections. It's not as intimidating as it looks, I promise. You can go check that out. Now, we have a lot of documentation on our knowledge base available at help.thinkific.com, and we also have some great advice over at our blog at blog.thinkific.com, obviously. Check out those resources if you have some interest in affiliate marketing or product payees for your online courses. That's it for today. I just want to say thanks so much for joining us on Thinkific Live, and I hope to see you back here next year for our next season of Thinkific Live. My name is Aaron. I'm the lead product educator here at Thinkific, and this was episode 4 of Thinkific Live. See you next year.